Hello everyone. Okay, I'm going to give a presentation on how to talk to girls. So, reasons why you should listen to me is because I'm an expert as seen in the following video presentation.
Did you say I'm an expert at talking to girls? Yes, definitely.
So this is me talking to two girls that actually said that I'm an expert, so therefore that's actual proof as to how you know how to talk to women. Okay, step one is you should approach with confidence, like so. I'll demonstrate. Hello Zahava, how are you? You want to use actual language. Talk to them like they're a regular person and stand with confidence and good posture. You don't want to be slacking off. If you walk over to a girl like this, oh, hi Zahava, how are you? She doesn't want to talk to you. She wants to walk away. But if you walk up with confidence, you seem like a regular guy. Girls like to talk to regular guys, so it's perfect. Then the second step is you should initiate a greeting. You don't want to just start off the conversation in the middle. You want to start off pretending like you actually care about what they have to say later on in the conversation. So you should say, hi, or how are you today? Not, buy me something from the vending machine. You don't want just like random things to come up right away. You want them knowing that you actually are interested in a conversation. Number 3, you should make eye contact with them when you're talking. You don't want to be looking over here when you say, hi Zahava, how are you? There could be any other Zahava in the room. Now she knows I'm talking to her when I say, hi Zahava, how are you? Okay. Step 4, start a casual conversation. You want to ask what kind of hobbies the girl has. You don't want to just start with talking about random nonsense. Girls don't want to talk about that you play Fortnite or watch weird videos on your phone. They want to know that you're into the same kind of hobbies. Maybe you actually will have a connection with the woman that you're talking to. Step number 5, you should pretend that you actually care about what they're saying. So when they're talking to you, can you please just say one word? Exactly. Give head nods. So they actually think that you are excited about what they're saying. They think, oh wow, this person really agrees with me. You probably are not even thinking about what I don't even know what she just said to me a second ago. Like, my mind is elsewhere. I'm not even thinking about the conversation, but you have to pretend you care because then they care about you. A part of that same step is you should repeat the end of every sentence that they say to you, because that would be a form of active listening. And active listening is like, girls really appreciate active listening in a conversation. They're like, oh, he's actually listening to what I'm saying. You aren't actually listening to what they're saying. You're listening to the last line of each sentence and repeating it, and shows that you care. Step number 6, you should use humor in your conversation, but don't use too much humor. Girls like humor, but if you're not actually funny in the conversation, they don't like it. So don't start off every sentence with knock knock. It's not going to work out, and they will probably want to knock themselves right out of your conversation and not talk with you anymore. Don't use bad humor. Okay. Step number 7, give them a compliment. You should walk over, and an example of a good compliment would be, oh Zahava, I really like your style. And an example of a bad compliment that you should never use would be, you have very proportionate ears. So that is not something that you should use in a conversation with a girl. They do not appreciate that at all. And then the last step is know when to wrap it up. You should probably do that before it gets weird. You don't want to be in a weird conversation just standing there and then like standing here awkwardly. Okay, so what do we do next? Stop the conversation already before then. And yeah, you don't want to end in an awkward stare down. If you are if you have nothing else left to say, just end the conversation with wow, it was really nice to get to talk with you. I hope I see you around sometime, or something else like that. Let them know that like you care, but not too much. You don't want to be stuck in like a bad conversation, like that there's nothing happening anymore. The conversation's already over. Leave. So these are a repeat of all of my steps. Step 1, you should approach the girl with confidence. Step 2, you should initiate a greeting at the beginning of the conversation. Step 3, make eye contact throughout the entire conversation. Don't stare. You should probably blink and do other things that you would do if you were talking in regular conversation. Step 4, start a casual conversation. Ask questions like, what are your hobbies? What's your favorite kind of music? What's your favorite movie? Step 5, pretend you care about what the girl is saying, whether you actually do or whether you do not. Pretend. Fake it till you make it. Step 6, you should use humor, but don't use too much. And step 7, give a compliment, a good compliment, not one that would be considered a bad compliment that they would not like to hear. Step 8 would be know when to wrap it up and end the conversation before it gets weird.